It's a real problem. On Redwood Road.
No, I mean, not that most of them aren't, but.
That's a huge.
Hey, would like to welcome everyone and call to order the regular meeting of the West Valley City Council this July 9th, 2024. We're beginning our meeting at 6:30 PM in the City Council chambers of West Valley City Hall. We have all members of the council present, either online or in person. We have Councilman Fitzsimmonu and Councilman Whetstone online. And then at the dais, we have Councilman Harmon, Councilman Hune, myself, Councilman Christensen, Councilman Norfelt. We're also joined with our city manager, Mr. Peely, and our city recorder, Ms. Kamick. Our opening ceremony tonight is Councilman Norfelt, and we'll turn the time to him.
Well, everyone, please join with me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hey, thank you. We now move to our minutes of July 2nd, 2024. Turn those minutes to the council for discussion or a motion.
Move to approve the minutes of July 2nd, 2024.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All in favor, please say aye.
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 And those stand approved. We will now accept public comment. Comment period is limited to 30 minutes. Any person wishing to comment shall limit their comments to 3 minutes. Upon recognition by the mayor, you will approach the microphone. If you did not sign up, please give us your name and address. Otherwise, just your name. All comments shall be directed to the mayor. No person addressing the city council during the comment period shall be allowed to comment more than once. Comments shall be limited to city business and matters within the purview of the city council. Speakers shall not expect any debate with the mayor, council, or city staff. The mayor, council, and staff may respond after comment period has concluded. Speakers shall refrain from personal attacks against fellow citizens, city staff, or members of the city council. So we'll begin with speaker 1.
Mike Markham. I'm on my soapbox now for code enforcement. We've got some real problems in our commercial areas, not just our residential. We've got the Baptist church over here that I spoke about last week. Somebody with more power than me probably needs to get on whoever owns that property and get them to get in there and mow it down or let the fire department burn it off. But if nobody, we got to do, if we don't stay on top of these commercial people, why should anybody else follow? We seem to have a real problem on Redwood Road from, can't remember the name of the place, the chicken place, the Starbucks on Redwood Road just before you get to, there seems to be a real battle over who owns a section of property there, if it's the apartments or if it's Starbucks, nobody seems to want to do anything with that. And it's been that way forever. The chicken place, they've never done their landscaping, so I don't do business with them. I don't do business with businesses that don't represent what I think the city should represent, which is landscaping. You take very nice care of your place, Karen. But we need to get on top of the code enforcement in these houses and these businesses, because what we have on the west side of us, or on the east side of us, is going to keep moving west. The west side of Salt Lake is going to keep moving out here. If we want a city to be proud of, to say, I'm the city manager of West Valley, or I'm the mayor of West Valley, when does that become an embarrassment? I think people need to step up, get tough with money, quit saying we love you. You know, people respect money when it leaves their pocket. I don't think we should be cutting deals with people on parking tickets. You know, you pay the full board. It's a $125 ticket. You pay $125. You see these people that get the little ticket, the slap on the wrist, pretty soon the car's back. You know, and then you have to call again. You know, it's not a repeat check and going on, you know, because we have some regular offenders, both in parking and in the code enforcement with taking care of their yards. I'm sorry, but we got to step up with everybody. I mean, everybody needs to step up and take care of their places. I don't care who you are, you take care of your places. If not, you suffer the same consequences that I would, Jim would, if we didn't take care of our places. Now, mine is nowhere near what it used to, but maybe you join them if you can't beat them. Thanks.
Thank you. Speaker 2.
My name is Alyssa Haskell, and I just wanted to say that I really appreciate all the parks and stuff that you guys have. I'm in a US government class right now, and more and more as I have gone to other cities and stuff, I see how that's not really a priority for other cities. So I really appreciate just how much money that you guys have put into it, and most of them are pretty well maintained too. So I just wanted to say thank you.
Thank you. Speaker 9.
My name is Walt Sorensen. I'm a lifelong resident of West Valley City, member of the Highbury neighborhood. I'm here to speak against the proposed rezoning of the Redwood Drive-In. I'm disappointed in the approval by the Planning Commission for this rezoning because I quote, "We need housing." Yes, we need housing, but we also need to make sure that we have balanced development. If we are to rezone this commercial space to residential, where are we going to exchange to place other commercial spaces? How are we going to keep balanced development within the city? How are we going to ensure that we build community and not just place housing everywhere? Anytime there's a business that needs to be replaced or there's an open field that's available for development. I also want to thank the city for the recent street lighting repairs along Lake Park Boulevard. This has been a problem for many years, and it is great to see that we have taken the final step and we're finally starting to get these streetlights repaired. I would like to ask the city to complete the sidewalk from 4800 West to from Monticello School to Lake Park Boulevard. This is the last remaining sidewalk that is not completed in the Highbury neighborhood. It interrupts the trails in the area. It is a hazard to students. It forces people who ride bikes or jog to have to cross a busy street before they can even get to a crosswalk. I'd also like to discuss the highly invasive Scotch thistles that are invading the city and highly prolific throughout the entire Highbury neighborhood. These thistles grow 6 to 7 feet tall or taller. They eat into the sidewalks, they eat into the trails, they spread quickly, they dry out and become a hazard. and it takes 6+ years of active management to knock them down and to keep them out. Please help bring awareness to our citizens and to the property owners to knock down these thistles and to stamp out this problem. These are listed as noxious weeds and invasive plants within the state and within the county. Please do more to take interest in addressing these invasive plants within our city and eliminating problems. And as I mentioned, balanced development. We want to put housing here because we need development, but we don't want to just put in any type of housing. The city put in a plan for the Highbury neighborhood to make this one of the jewels of the city, a higher end, nice neighborhood with a actively planned development. Sadly, developers didn't want to continue this plan. I hope that the city will work with developers to bring somebody in and to do it according to the plan the city laid out. Thank you.
Thank you. Speaker 10.
Thank you, Mayor and City Council, Jim Visock, and thank you for taking us 9 and 10. I did tell him what you had told me, so, but I had to be the one that went after him, so. Once again, I'm gonna ask about the flags. Old Glory should be the highest point, and then the ugly state flag and the city flags should be, even if it's a little bit less, should be an easy fix if somebody really cares about our flag. Second issue, jump on with Mike about code enforcement. There's some issues that I've reported again this year that have been on same properties for more than 2 years and no changes. The code enforcement, when you fill out the online report, they'll put case started and then there's never any more follow-up information on it. And so it looks like it's in a nowhere land. I know when you guys were talking about the restructuring and stuff about maybe updates and stuff on the sites. We're still waiting for the code enforcement board to be full, for a manual to be put out. Haven't seen any of that stuff that you guys talked about on the restructuring of code enforcement. Last but not least, employees passing on or talking about personal information about other employees or citizens should not be allowed in any form, in any way. If it's happening, employees need to be dealt with a minimum of a written notice and retraining. It is happening in West Valley City and it needs to stop. Thank you.
Thank you. Was there anyone else that wished to speak that didn't have a chance to sign up? Okay, come up and give us your name and address, please.
My name is Janelle. I actually live in Hoffman Heights in Kearns, Utah. Good afternoon, everyone. First and foremost, I want to thank you for your openness and your care regarding the issues that the community has brought forth during your time here on the City Council. In particular, I would like to thank you for your support of the West Valley Performing Arts Theater. My name is Janelle. I graduated from Hunter High School in 2013, where I took my first theater class from Miss Parks. And though I never became a theater star, I learned to love and appreciate theater as a hobby. I now live in Kearns, but a lot of my family and friends are still living and working in West Valley City. One of our favorite activities together is to watch a show at the West Valley Performing Arts Center. We usually get lunch and dinner nearby, and it's just a really wonderful way to spend time together and support local businesses. We all felt a collective wave of relief, hope, and gratitude when we heard the news that the theater would be able to keep performing as an independent entity. I cannot overstate my appreciation for your role in facilitating that. I humbly ask that you continue to provide support for this organization that enriches the lives of your residents and your neighbors in the surrounding cities and townships. Though my main goal here tonight is to speak on behalf of the theater, I would be amiss not to mention the Redwood Drive-In. I hope that you will also consider collaborating with the community to protect this valuable cultural and commercial institution. I know my community, family, and friends would be just as devastated to see it go. Thank you for supporting culture, the arts, local commerce, and for helping nurture valuable commercial and community spaces here in West Valley City. Thank you so much for your time and for listening today.
Thank you. Was there anyone else that wished to speak? Okay, seeing none, we will close the comment period and we'll move on to our consent agenda. There are 5 items on the consent agenda. Oh, sorry. Any comments from you guys? Well, now we need to. Okay. That's kind of why. It's never. There are 5 items.
You wanted to. so.
No. Okay. There are 5 items on the consent agenda. 2 are storm drain easements related to Kauai Way project. 1 is a reappointment of Brian Blank as the chair of the Clean and Beautiful Committee. And 2 are for reappointment to the Business License Hearing Board. So I'll turn those items to the council to take 1 at a time or all 5 at once.
Motion to approve 5 items on our consent agenda tonight.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Ms. Kamic.
Councilman Fitzie Umanu,
Aye.
Councilman Whitstone, Councilman Harmon,
Yes.
Councilman Hune,
Aye.
Councilman Christensen,
Yes.
Councilman Nordfelt,
Yes.
and Mayor Ling.
Yes,
Motion passes unanimously.
thank you. We do not have a need for a closed session, so we have one more piece of business.
Motion to adjourn.
Okay. All in favor of adjourning, please say aye.
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 And we stand adjourned. Thank you so much for coming out this evening.